What's up, YouTube? So recently I went on a trip. Can you guess where? Well, as you may have guessed, I went to Nepal. And I spent, with total travel time, it was close to 30 days, so it was about a month out there in Kathmandu, trekking, flying, you know, traveling, all that good stuff. And it was incredible. We trekked to Mount Everest Base Camp, we summited Island Peak, we did a couple peaks in the area, did some stuff in Kathmandu. But one thing that everyone asked me is what I ate, okay? And the food there was very simple. Very simplistic diet, and it ended up causing some pretty significant changes to my body. So I want to go over in this video what I ate in Nepal for the 30 days and what happened to my body. And the results may or may not surprise you. Okay, so to be honest, before going to Nepal, I had zero idea what to expect food-wise. I didn't do any research. I was invited on the trip. It was all planned for. You just had to pay for it. And I said, you know what? We'll just get out there, we'll see how it is, and we'll go from there. So before the trip, I was getting in pretty good shape, knowing that I would be summiting, hiking, climbing, all that stuff. So I was in pretty decent shape. I didn't want to lose too much weight because being in a high altitude in those more extreme situations, I wanted to have energy reserves, right? So I made sure to keep my weight at a nice medium body fat percentage for myself, and that helped a lot. So in Kathmandu, a couple times we had dal bhat. All right, so it's wild boar. This chicken? Chicken curry. Chicken curry, cauliflower.
Mixed vegetables, yeah.
Little mixed veggies, little collard greens.
Yes.
Wild boar.
You gonna try it?
Yeah.
Hey, we got a thumbs up. Wild boar.
So
Picasso.
first, we need to mix this black banded slice.
That's good.
Yeah?
That's really good. Now dal bhat, it's got some like beans, it's got some rice, like a little like tostada looking thing. In Kathmandu we had meat with it, and I think it was like it was a boar chicken, it was stuff like that. So very simple meal. They keep bringing out veggies, things I didn't know exactly what they were, but you just eat it, and it wasn't too bad. Most of the food we ate was in the Yak and Yeti hotel, so they had this nice buffet. They made omelets for us, some nice bread, some good meat, some juices, stuff like that. They had a little something for everyone because I guess there's a lot of different people coming through to Nepal. Once we get to Lukla, that's when the diet starts changing. One of the first things that our guide Pemba told us was do not eat the meat. Because from Lukla up, they don't have very good means of storing and sanitizing and just keeping the meat good. So he said, you white people shouldn't eat the meat because it'll make you sick.
No meat.
Right, because we're not used to it. A lot of times they get the meat, they put it in a plane, they fly it out to Lukla. Once it lands, they put it in a basket, and then the dudes hike it up for however many thousands of feet, however many days, to the various lodge towns and tea houses and stuff like that. So the meat could be sitting out in the open for a couple days. Obviously, you already know that it's a recipe for disaster for those who are not accustomed to it. The locals up there can eat the meat, no problems at all. So, because of that, we had become kind of vegetarians. I wouldn't say vegetarians, because we still had eggs, we still had fish, tuna, canned tuna, but that was about it, like meat-wise. So for the meals, we had dal bhat a couple times, especially on, I think it was the night before we summited Island Peak. It was a good tradition. It was a good way to get us ready for the summit. All right, last meal time. Got the garlic soup, we got the popcorn, we got the gang in the big coats.
Gang.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Look at that.
Ooh,
Jeez.
the dal bhat.
Dal bhat power.
24 hour.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But a lot of times we had what was called the American Trekkers Breakfast. Okay, this was their big breakfast patterned after Americans because we're all just big. And to them, that was a lot of food. But to me, that was not a lot of food. Feeding us nice up here. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We were just talking. So far, none of us have really lost our appetites unless we were literally dying. Probably lost like 100 pounds, but what can you do? So we'd have that. You'd have it like with a soup, maybe like a little tea to start out, and it would kind of fill your stomach, but I brought a lot of protein bars. I'd snack on those. Well, I could do this all day. We had a lot of soups. A lot of soups. You had your garlic soup, you had your tomato soup, you had your, I'll show them in the video because I can't exactly remember, but we ate a lot of soups, A couple times during the trip, actually, I had pizza. So when we went to Pemba's house, his wife made us a tuna pizza. That was actually pretty good considering. All right, everyone, we're gonna try tuna pizza. The pressure's on.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure my mustache is
Tuna pizza.
Yeah.
A homemade tuna pizza.
He resigned.
Yeah.
How's this?
That's good. That's really good.
For real?
Yeah.
All right.
But he doesn't live there
All
anymore.
right, I believe you.
We also had cheese pizza and namche.
No, he made it by hand.
Y'all think I'm hungry or what? I'm starving. Most of the mornings consisted of toast, eggs, maybe potatoes. It depended how far up the Khumbu Valley we were. We had a lot of teas. We had a lot of momos and like dumplings. A momo is basically a dumpling, I would say. If it's something else, please comment. Okay, listen, I'm doing my best out here, okay? Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Time to eat, baby. But it was like a dumpling and they put veggies in it. It was pretty filling, so that was nice. Lots of hot chocolate.
Come on, man, dude.
There
you go.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
So it's just like 3,000 feet down.
Ooh, it slaps.
It wasn't that bad, but
It slaps, baby. Slaps.
I know, right?
The morning before we went to Everest Base Camp, I think I had chocolate chip pancakes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna fuel me for base camp, baby. And that was very interesting because it was not what you'd expect. Well, a lot of stir fry, vegetables, rice, eggs. They mix it all up. That actually give you a decent amount of food. They had pasta that we ate. Come in! Just talking to my GoPro. But anyways, they had some pastas and that was pretty filling, but it tastes different out there. And I don't know why it does, but it does. But that about covers it. All right, everyone. I've made it back to the hotel after all the trekking. It's been 20 something days. I don't even know what day this is. 21? 20? But let's see what my body looks like. My body's kind of gone back to normal. I've definitely lost some weight. And for science. All right, this is what we're working with. Definitely lost some size in the arms, the shoulders. Stomach got a little flatter, as you can see. Definitely got hairier, so I know, I'm looking crazy. But yeah, that's what we're looking like after weeks of trekking and climbing and eating, not strange food in strange places. Here's another look. You can see definitely look skinnier. Arms look a little smaller. So as you can see, losing weight is very easy. When you're trekking, you're sick, you're climbing, different country, different foods, etc., etc. And that's what we got.